All right. Well, hello to both of you. Thanks for joining us here today. You know, this is obviously an exciting season for a lot of people, no matter where you go. I've already certainly spent some money myself, but, that's the name of the game. And I wanted to talk about that. You know, for you two, would you mind just explaining to everybody out there who maybe doesn't know exactly how this side works, what the funds from the Girl Scout cookies really go to help out with?
Yeah, so all of the funds from Girl Scouts stay local and they help girls get out into their community doing some volunteer experiences, like purchasing those donations that they could give the hospitals or the homeless shelters. And then it helps them get out into that broader community. Like my Girl Scout troop right now is planning a trip to Switzerland to learn about those cultures that are different from our own.
That's really cool. So this is something that, you have a goal in mind there then at the end of this.
Yeah.
And do you know how many you have to sell in order to reach that goal?
I
didn't know how that worked.
I don't know how many I have left. Purely just because I know that there was an end goal at one point, and I've just sold so many I don't keep track anymore.
Well, that's good. Okay, I'm going to ask you about the secrets there for that coming up here too. But as far as the program itself, for you, you're out there. These are Girl Scout cookies. The funds go there locally, but then to help some of these programs. So what is it about Girl Scouts that you enjoy so much?
It creates a safe space to try new things, and it gives girls an outlet to, take on these roles that might be a bit more rare or that, they just might not consider possible otherwise due to, they just don't have this understanding of what the world really is, or if they come up in a background that's, I don't know where to go. If they come up in a background, it gives them like a certain background, it gives them an opportunity to completely flip the storybook, and go live like someone else for a day, I suppose.
Yeah, to try new things, it sounds like, and new opportunities. And it seems like there's always a real sense of community among Girl Scouts. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, be with your group. So talking about this year, with what's out, I understand there's at least one new option. And Isabelle, you do keep disappearing, but we're just going to acknowledge that so that everybody knows that's okay. So what is it that's new this year?
This year we have a new cookie called the Explore Mores, and it's a Rocky Road ice cream inspired cookie with a hint of almond in the cream. So it's almost like a Rocky Road Oreo.
That sounds absolutely horrible.
Yeah.
Why would I want that? No, I'm already going to now pick one of those up. Just on that description alone. So when you're out there, from what I understand, you were pretty good at selling these.
Yes, I've been at this for a while.
So what is the secret? Is there an approach that you have, or you have like special locations that you go to? Can you give away any of your top secrets here?
Right now there's I keep hearing about someone online who's like, I want to get rejected 1,000 times. And so she goes out and keeps applying the things with the goal of getting rejected. And that's kind of the same way that I approach Girl Scout cookies, is that you're gonna get rejected, and if you're standing out there in the booth, you're gonna have at least one person say no, sorry. But every time that you do apply yourself, you give yourself the chance to succeed and get those boxes sold. And so I suppose it's really how many times can I get someone to say yes?
That's a really good attitude and aspect here. That I can tell why you sell a lot of these. Are there certain people when you see them walking out, you're like, yeah, that's the guy? Because I feel like that's who I am for a lot of that.
I'm not sure. Like, I feel like every season there's like someone or like a different style of person that's like, oh, yes, they're gonna get cookies. But then you go to the next booth and you go, wait, like the people coming from the gym aren't buying cookies this time. Uh, and so I think that sometimes like you can go by booth and go, okay, like these people really seem to like cookies, or like the little kids really seem to like the shortbread this year, the trefoils. But it's really hard to generalize the entire sale.
So just learning trends, essentially. This really is
Yeah.
sales training, yeah, that you're going through with
Yes.
this, learning how to make it work. Well, for everyone out there, what would you most like people to know about the Girl Scouts and I guess the cookie sales as well?
I think that I'd like them to know that, you know, Girl Scouts is like the Girl Scout cookie program is, truly the one of the foundations of giving girls a bigger experience and giving them the wider opportunities that I'd mentioned earlier. And it gives us a way to interact with the communities, see what's going on, and meet some really nice community members.
Well, that sounds like it's a really positive all around and something that's really fun for everybody. And how long does the season go right now?
The season started January 9th, and it'll go right up until the end of, or right up until like the beginning of spring break for most schools, which I think is March 5th.
Sometime in March, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, people then have still some time to get some and to try this out. And it sounds like you might be almost out of yours, but I'm sure there's some other opportunities out there. And thank you to both of you for joining me here. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.